Right, hey everybody, Wildcat here, and I'm back with the Corsetta Racing again. Playing around with a little bit of settings, a little bit with trying to get used to the brake, and a little bit on the force feedback. My first test, of course, is, had it at 100%, so, and you got to have the grip of death on it for that. I wasn't going to talk much about settings. I figured I'd leave it up to other people that know a hell of a lot more about it than I do. But one thing is, if you get your C-cell pedal, and probably even if you don't have a C-cell, a good thing to do if you're new to racing, would be come out, get your speed up, and then hit that pedal, and see how hard you got to push to get the brakes to lock up. You heard the squeal there a little bit, let the pressure off. So that'll give you a good idea how, to start getting the muscle memory for your brake. I've got my force feedback. I put it down to 65 because I wanted to lighten and be able to lighten the grip up a bit. 65 seems to be pretty good. Get a little slow there. But I'll put a link down below where, I kind of, from the site that I got the stuff about the sow pedal, and, the guys talk a lot about the differences between bottom end stuff and top end stuff, So just give you guys information on it, that in case you're thinking of going with something better, or if you're new to racing, it's a big help. So kind of getting to know this track a little bit too, so that also helps a little bit, same as just time trial. Oh, my favorite corner is the one I usually miss. They usually blow. Overall, it does make a big difference. Of course, I'm still just playing around on just playing around in the 2D mode while I get things set up, get used to it. But I'm probably going to wreck myself for VR, because I know when VR comes out, when I start using my VR, it's going to change things. But as I've already said, I really do like this wheel. It's it's one hell of an improvement over other stuff that I've had. All right, so I've done a little bit of playing, a little mucking with it. So this here, just gonna do one or two time trial tracks here and show you guys how much difference that this new stuff has kind of made for me. And I'm in VR for this, which also helps with the depth perception. Alright, heavy braking for this corner, downshift to second. A little bit of gas as we come around this corner, and hard on the gas. Up to this corner, heavy braking, downshift to second. Lightly feathering the gas in this corner, heavy on the gas here. Coming to this corner, alright, heavy braking, shifting to second. Around in here, hard braking, get around this hairpin. Hard on the gas here, okay, going light, little brake there, a little light on the gas, come around, and max gas on as we go down the back straight. Heavy braking here, shift to third, shift to second, let's come around this corner. If you guys have watched my earlier videos, you'll see there's a hell of an improvement here. Heavy braking here, second, around that corner, hard on the gas here, heavy brake again, get around that one, hard gas, heavy brake, and going on the gas, not too hard, but, and then of course we go full gas as we come down the front straight. This C-cell pedal has really helped when it came down to the braking, because now I can get this maximum braking without sliding out. Yeah, like I said, if you watch some of my earlier racing videos I did when I first started putting some up, you'll see that there's a big difference in me getting around this track now compared to then. And the VR really helps with the depth perception. Alright, so here we're coming up to heavy on the braking, downshift to second, a little bit of gas, hard braking here. Get around the hairpin, heavy on gas here, off the gas, just let her kind of coast around this corner, and hard on the gas as we go down the back straight. Heavy on the braking, downshift to third, going to downshift second, come around that corner. We do about 3/4 gas around this corner here, and then this one we got to brake heavy for it, down to second, some gas coming around that corner, and then of course heavy brake here to get around that one. Some heavy braking here, that one, and then now we should be able to just kind of feather our gas as we come out of this one and go into full gas as we go down the front straight. So I definitely believe that now because I started talking, I'm losing my spot. But yeah, this really has helped, this C-cell braking, because it's a lot harder to lock the tires up and get some real good braking going on without doing it. So I do believe it's made a big improvement for me in my sections. I've been able to, you know, that corner there is definitely way too fast for it. You see, I was still able to get the car slowed down quick enough to be able to make the corner without sliding off. Whereas with the standard brake that I used to have, I wouldn't have made that corner, I would have slid right off the road. Alright, so kind of showing that this has helped me improve my my driving a fair bit and stuff, so let's go ahead and give that race a try that I hadn't been able to complete yet. Alright, so this is the track that I haven't been able to beat the cars on. I can get around the track pretty good when they're not around, but trying to beat these guys is being a little difficult. So again, as I always say, when you're racing against AI, you gotta make sure you're on the inside of the corners so they'll push you off. I mean, sometimes you end up on the outside, it's just the way it is, but they'll push you off. Surprised that blue car didn't hit me. There we go, see? Bugger. Somebody was gonna do that there. Alright, restart. Alright, so this is the race I haven't been able to beat these guys in yet. So I'm going to give her a wild go here again. The new gear, see if it's going to help or not. Or help make it a little better. That was a pretty bad start for me. So again, as I say, you want to, if you can, be on the inside for the corner, because otherwise you'll get pushed out. Trying to get a little better position, so blew that corner a little bit. See, now I'm on the outside of this corner, right, which is not good. Well, should have wiped him out, not me. Wasn't done intentional, that's for sure. Like you say, the AI in a way kind of cheap, because of course they go the corners perfectly, right? They actually might go a little bit slower than what you have to in the corner, but the thing is, they got their, you know, they know exactly when to brake and when to gas and So that gives them a little bit of advantage on you, that's for sure. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. I don't know if I'll catch up to any of those four in front of me now, so. Typically I don't. In fact, this is the longest I ever stayed behind any cars on this track. I think the best I've done on this track after 5 laps, and it's only a 5-lap race, I think I was 35 seconds behind the lead. That there sliding was just a downshifting there and just going a little too fast for the second gear, I guess. You can see now, I know I got 3 cars behind me. I'm not sure if I got 4, but you notice, I mean, they're always right there. So as long as I don't make any real big mistake, they'll end up staying there. I'll stay, you know, ahead of them. They won't get by, but I'm probably not going to catch any of the 4 in front of me, though. Okay, yeah, I got 3 behind me. So the deal is when you're racing against these guys, you got to get up front within the first half lap, and then as long as you don't make mistakes, you can keep them there. But as you can see, if you don't get up front right in that first half lap of the start, then odds are you're not going to get up there at all. And that was a bad mistake. It's like you said, AI doesn't tend to make mistake where they end up losing, you know, being in first and end up right back in their last place. If that happens, normally it's because a human player wiped them out. Because they don't do it by themselves, that's for sure. Much choice in that hairpin there. You gotta go slow around her. But as you can see, that 4th guy up there, he's just slightly getting a little further ahead each time. I had a couple of screw ups here in the mess corners. So I was surprised nobody that's behind me got by me there because of that. But as you notice in the rearview mirror there, those three are still right there on my bumper, so I'm not, you know, I'm also not gaining any time. A little wide in that one, but not too bad of a screw up. Oh! Not hard enough on the braking in that one. A couple more screw ups. So those little screw ups like that are the ones that stop you from getting out front, right? As you can see, the Ford plate guy is almost at the end of the back straight this time around. Whereas the first couple laps, I was, you know, pretty close to him. So definitely still need to do some improvements. Pretty heavy braking, mainly on this track here, but it's getting to know it again, right? Getting to know the track that also makes a big help. It's not just the new gear that's doing it. Oh, that was it. Just ended real quick all of a sudden. So that's not too bad. I mean, that was only 22 seconds off the lead. My best I've done before was 35 seconds. So it was 13-second improvement. So if I could definitely get in the front, like you see in that first half hour, I would definitely be able to win this. Or at least, I mean, I only have to get in first, second, or third. So even if I could get into third place right off the start, like you say, that first half lap, then I would definitely be able to win this challenge without a problem. Because they, you know, like I said, those three were behind me the whole race, never got by me. So, and I did do some screw ups where they should have been able to get by, but they didn't. All right, so I'm gonna say Wildcat for now, and we'll see you guys in the next race. All right, I'll take care. We'll see you later.